So it's Fan Friday. It's all about you all in your comments. Can the Hornets actually go out and win the NBA's Eastern Conference? What about Derek Jeter? What are my thoughts on that dude? And is Kirk Cousins really the answer for the Washington Redskins? It sure didn't look like it last night. It's Fan Friday. It's all about you.
It's Richard Sherman.
This is Serge Ibaka. You're watching JRSportBrief.
So I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I'm trying to enjoy this warm weather before it disappears, but I'm not going to waste any time. It's Fan Friday. It's your comments. We're going to get into the first one. It comes in via Angel Espinoza on Facebook. Is Kirk Cousins that dude or not? I'm trying to figure out how much longer people are going to be saying or not, but forget that, Angel. Kirk Cousins obviously has plenty of time to figure out whether or not he is going to dethrone your main man RG3 as quarterback of the Redskins. Last night was not it. I think the final score was 45-14, and the New York Giants basically picked off every single pass that he threw up in the air. I think he amounted for about 250 yards passing and 4 interceptions. That's the opposite of what he did last week, where I think he had about 400 yards passing and threw 3 touchdowns. Listen, as long as RG3 goes out and decides he wants to run the ball and get hurt, Kirk Cousins will always have an opportunity, and he has a good amount of time, especially with RG3 out indefinitely, to figure out whether or not he is going to be the one. Kirk Cousins, the dude has time. Be patient with him. Next question for Fan Friday comes in via Vinny Corallo on Twitter. What do I think about Derek Jeter in total? Well, people have strong opinions about this dude. Me personally, I think he's a winner, and I think he's a perfect example as to what a professional athlete should be, especially nowadays when all you hear about is guys beating women up and slapping them around and getting arrested for drunk driving and other crazy stuff. People have strong opinions. I even think there was a dude, I don't even remember this old guy's name, he was on TV a few days ago saying about how Derek Jeter never led the league in anything. He was never the best player, and it was great to hear him actually say that last night after his game-winning hit, his last game in Yankee Stadium, because he wasn't the most talented, but he was the hardest worker. People like Nomar Garcia-Parra, even the drug-using Alex Rodriguez, they all had more talent than Derek Jeter did, but he just went out there and he got the job done. And he got the job done all the time when it was most important. It was ridiculous. Last game in Yankee Stadium, game-winning hit. Props to Derek Jeter. There will not be another player like him. Last question for Fan Friday comes in via Tristan Davis. Can the Hornets win the East past the Bulls and the Wizards? And I see you don't have a face there. I don't know if that's a trick question. I don't know if you're playing games with me, but obviously I don't think that's the case. You actually named some teams that were better than the Charlotte Hornets, and then you also have to consider in the Raptors, Nets, and Heat. Now, first of all, the Hornets will make some noise, especially if Al Jefferson can stay healthy. We all know he has some big feet, he has some problems, but he also has a huge bed to hopefully lay in and recover. Yes, that is actually Al Jefferson's bed. That's a 6'10" man, 300 pounds in a big bed. They have Kemba Walker and Lance Stevenson. I'm not certain about their depth, especially up front, but they will definitely be a problem. Not enough to win the NBA's Eastern Conference. That, I think, is extremely nuts. They don't have the depth there. So the Hornets, they may not actually go out there and win the NBA's Eastern Conference, but I need you to be a winner right now. You're a winner if you click subscribe. I'm asking you politely, please. Just go ahead, click subscribe. It's nice out here. I can wait. So beautiful. Listen to the water.